play.
There, now it's there. Yeah. I need that to pop up, and that's how I know it's actually live.
Okay. Let's do this.
Heck yeah. Let's go. Get the show on the road.
I have a guy, Lily, he's like lost the live stream. Yeah, we know. We shut it off for 2 seconds.
Someone's on now.
Who is it? Can you see?
No. It have to be from the actual YouTube thing. I think you have to check. Yeah, no crap.
My back is killing me. Let's do this.
Ladies and gentlemen, are we ready? Everybody's ready. Starting off from Jefferson County, this is Jasper Mitchell. Jasper's parents are Grant and Katie Mitchell. He's a member of the Packwood Trojans. He's 12 years old, just completed the 6th grade. This is Laney that he's got with him today. He's undecided where he likes to go to school, because that's good, because he's only 12 and just completed the 6th grade. He's involved in football, basketball, baseball, fishing, farming, and spending time in the barn. He'd like to thank his family, Nolan Ferguson and crew, with Ferguson Cattle. Next up from Lee County, this is Emma Moorfield. Parents are Brian and Sarah. She's a member of the Busy Workers, 17 years old, just completed the 11th grade, and this is Bruno today. After high school, she would like to attend the Iowa State University, involved with volleyball, golf, 4-H, the Teen Council, FFA, and the Student Council. Would like to thank my family, the whole camps, and especially Kyle. Next up from Washington County, this is Riker Giro. His parents are Tyler and Nikki. He's a member of the Riverside Ramblers, 14 years old, just completed the 8th grade. He's got Clifford with him today. He'd like to continue farming with his family. He's involved in 4-H wrestling and fishing. He'd like to thank his parents, grandparents, and his 4-H leaders. Next up, from Muscatine, this is Bailey Danner. Parents are Brad Danner and Monica Danner. Member of the Sweetland 4-H, 13 years old, just completed the 7th grade, has Montana with her today. After high school, she would like to continue running the family farm or be a veterinarian. Involved in volleyball, basketball, and the horses. Would like to thank Mom and Dad, Caitlin, and Dalton Lutsky. Next up from Van Buren County, this is Sawyer Gehring. His parents are Cody and Tina Gehring and Corey Pope. He's a member of the Blazing Trails 4-H Club, 16 years old, just completed the 10th grade, and he's got dermatitis with him today. He's undecided what he would like to do after high school, but he's currently involved in football, wrestling, 4-H, and the FFA. He'd like to thank his dad, Cody, stepmom, Tia, grandma and grandma, Cavs Cattle Company, DeWitt Curtin Show Cattle, R&R Stock Farm, the Grimm family, and anyone else who has helped me get where I am today with this calf. From Henry County, this is Libby Myers. Libby's parents are Tim and Brandy Myers. She's a member of the New London Lads and Lassies. 13 years old, just completed the 7th grade. And this is Marshmallow with her today. After high school, she'd like to go to veterinary school. She's involved in volleyball, basketball, and FFA. Would like to thank Dad, Mom, Chad Holtkamp, Kyle Bredmeyer, and Brian Morfeld. From Wapello County, this is Collins Wood. His parents are Josh Wood and Casey Wood. He's a member of Pheasant U and I Sodbusters. He's 13 years old. She's 13 years old, sorry. Just completed the 7th grade, and this is Lola. After high school, she would like to go to college, currently involved in dance, basketball, volleyball, track, FFA, and the 4-H Council. She would like to thank Mom and Dad, Grandma Amber, and Papa Steve, the Harold family, Wapello County Export Board, Uncle Clint, Aunt Addie, and Colson Wood. Next up from Johnson County, this is Chloe Rogers. Her parents are Tyler Rogers and Jen Eldrick. She's a member of the Cosgrove Hustlers, 17 years old, just completed the 11th grade, and this is Tater Tot. After high school, she would like to go to college to play softball. She's currently involved in travel softball. She would like to thank her parents, Addison Lehman, and friends for their continued support. From Louisa County, this is Eddie Hoops. His parents are Henry and Beth. He's a member of Guys and Gals, 15 years old, just completed the 9th grade, and this is Dale with him today. He's undecided after high school because, once again, he just completed the 9th grade. He's currently involved in 4-H, FFA, wrestling, and football. He'd like to thank his parents and brother. And from Des Moines County, this is Brenna T. Her parents are Ben and Heather T. She's a member of Successful Clovers 4-H, 18 years old, and just completed her senior year. With her today is Jimmy. She's going to attend DMAC and become an ultrasound technician. She'd like to thank Cole Codwell, Lars Smith, Mason, and Michaela. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, these are your county champions. Gerda Show Cattle is awarding the Grand Champion Market Steer $500. We'd like to thank the McLaughlin Cattle Company, McLaughlin Plate Rings, Nelson Russell Genetics, J.D. Stucker, H&L Fencing, Propstar Consulting, Lloyd Shorehorn Cattle, Washington State Bank, Shawla Family Farms, Integrity Builders, Gerda Show Cattle, Quality Plus Feeds, Wellman Livestock, Phoenix Midwest, Sheep Family Cattle, Muscatine County Cattle, Wapello County Forage Expo Board, First Iowa State Bank, Libertyville Savings Bank, Middle Coast, Johnson County Cattlemen's, Tyler Rogers, Don Showgoats, Showbright Show Feeds, Lee County Fair, Lee County Vet Clinic, Zoetis, Iowa Corn Growers, Mediopolis Savings Bank, Big River Resources, Des Moines County Farm Bureau, Danville State Savings Bank, Farm Credit Services of America, the Henry County Cattlemen, John Stiegel, Riverside Grain and Feed, Chemgrow of Hope Camp Cattle Company, Lee County Cattlemen, JJ Nickname Company, Eater Farms, Louisa County Cattlemen, Vincent Ford, AMS Trucking, Ben Danner, Liquidworld, Brian Eagle, Cornelius Seed Corn, Hills Bank, Hunt Show Cattle, Terra Products, Farmholtz Show Cattle, Fred's Feed and Supply, Nolan Ag and Cattle, William Mary Bass, German Cattle, Josh Wood, Thoroughbred Pest Control,
I felt a little
Dan
next
and
to
Natalie
it.
Crop Seeker, Jeff and Sydney Emery, Jefferson County Cattlemen, Iowa State Bank, Johnson County Farm Bureau, Curtin Cattle Company, Birds Agnes, River Valley Cooperative, Bex Hybrids, Ebby, Sullivan Auctioneers, and Fitz Family Farms.
All these steers are antsy too.
Oh, yeah.
the ring. And over at the backdrop was Beautiful Moments Photography. You can purchase their photos off of their websites. Once again, Courtney and team, thank you for being here throughout the night.
Before we get started here, we get into them, let's congratulate these young people. This is a good set of cattle. Awesome set of young people out here doing a good job. Before we go through the cattle real quick, we think about it. We've all echoed a little bit the same, that we can all change and how much your committee has done this and how great your state is for having this. And all those things are spot on and they're true. And as participants or exhibitors or grandmas or grandpas or aunts and uncles, the one thing we can do to do that is probably in my mind the most underused words in America right now is tell those people thank you, okay? So all you gotta do, you don't gotta make a big deal over it. They don't do it so you put them on a pedestal. They just want you to be, show some gratitude like you all do. And because of that, and I don't say that because people don't do that. I say that because this organization right here, this business, this livelihood, this thing that we all do, and all you people sit in the building that's probably hot enough that you'd run up there to town, you couldn't get 20 people out of that town to come down here and sit in this building as long as y'all have. And I promise you that, and I'll tell you what, at the end of the day, none of it's done for naught. That's why America's young people in agriculture are the absolute best thing we got. No question, okay? It's because you guys that put on these shows, it's because you guys sit here in these seats and you watch them, it's because these girls sit in the ring. It's because everything that goes into it, top to bottom. Now, when we all set out in these projects, no doubt, I'm as competitive as anybody, and we push it, and I get reprimanded by mother at home a lot of times, by my wife, that maybe we need to have a different kind of life. But I'll tell you what, we do it at home with 3 species. We do it from before the sun to after the sun, just like you all do. And you bet, it's hot, it's taxing, it's wearing. There's not a single thing I'd trade it for in America, I promise you that. For my kids to be a part of it, and not just be a part of this, be around people like you guys that are here and put these shows on and sit around this ring. So we'll get through these cattle real quick. We'll get her done. We'll get our buddy out of here, get you home. First one in the gate, good heifer, young man. That's a good market animal. Modern or kind, big centered round body, still got a nice look. That's a great big back in one, wide pin set. Posture of her hip and rear legs good. We need to make her feet just genuinely bigger if we could. Make her feet and her ankles a shot bigger, square up in her hock. She's got the basics of a market animal covered. You've done an awesome job presenting her. Congratulations to you. The one here in second, real good looking. Real well balanced, good looking, high neck. Awesome right in the center of his body in terms of forerib, back up into his flank. His underlying quality is good. His upper line balance is good. Posture of his hip and rear leg is extremely good. Young lady, you've showed the wheels off of him and done a good job. We get into the cattle, he's presented to the hill. He's not genuinely as stout from his hop to the ground, his ankle, his foot, his bone work. He's not as stout right up in the top side of his hip and his pin set. The seat of his britches wants to elevate in him. Just need to yank his twist down, give him a shot more horsepower if you will. But his look, his balance, his presentation, that one came at the highest level to compete at the highest level, and you've done it. Congratulations to you. We get into old Red here, old Clifford. Good calf right there, young man. Huge bone, huge feet. Maybe getting a little over the window where we need to be in terms of maturity, but that is a big broad back in one. Good balance. He's still good enough in his look up front. Those are great big rear feet, rear legs. He used them the right way. Just a little bit mature, if you will, in this particular setting when we got a couple others out here of extreme quality, but you've done an awesome job. Old Silver's good market animal, underline up. Big wide square up over her withers, good down her top line, really sharp down her loin edge, good in terms of her pin set, still gives you a nice enough look up front. Maybe her runners on both ends, we need to change them. She wants to get a little upright in her knee and maybe wants to run downhill just a shot. If we could just elevate her chest and her breastplate, shove it back up in her just a shot, give her a shot more correct set to her shoulder and her front knee, hey, then that one runs right up there because that is a big broad back. Awesome right behind her blade, awesome in terms of her underlying quality, big wide pin set. Usable enough in terms of her mobility, young lady. Just need to elevate her top of her blade, fix her right there. We put her in this setting. You've got every ounce of it out of her. Congratulations to you. Spotted calf's good solid livestock all day, every day. We put him in this setting, maybe the shape to his hock, maybe the posture of his hip, maybe not quite as attractive on that one, but that thing's got body shape. He's got square shape up high. He's fresh, he's fed well, he's presented well. Young man, you've gotten everything out of him. Just need to redesign his hock and his rear leg, tidy him up in terms of just a balance standpoint, but a good solid market animal there. The black calf right behind him, underlined up, that's very, very good livestock, and that's the right kind. That one is square withered, that one's wide down his back. Got a big wide pin set. His shape is extremely good. Carries all the way down to the seat of his britches. From his forerib back, he still balances good. Wants to get a little lower and plainer down the base of his chest. Maybe for one that's really that stout right up in his head, the shape to his head, the way he's built up in his crest. We need to just stout him in his bone work to make him proportion a shot better, if you will, young lady. But that one's got all the market animal characteristics covered. You fed him awesome, presented him well. Good job to you. Little spotted market heifer's a lot the same. Good looking, really good right in the center of her body. Extra good in terms of her stoutness. Change her rear foot, change her rear leg. Make that one go just a shot better, but a good calf there. The black one, really good looking, really mobile, really good as he goes. You know, you get into him, probably the question of that one is he just genuinely stout enough? You know, excuse me, getting a little warm out here. I get worked up when I talk, so excuse me. But awesome in his presence, awesome in the posture of his hip, rear leg. Right there in his forerib, we can stouten him. We can make him genuinely a little wider in his underpinning, but a very, very good calf. White calf, really good, really shapely. Needs a shot more bone to match, if you will. A little frailer from his hock down, but a good calf. Silver one, extra stout, extra heavy duty. Great big hip, awesome in his body. Gets just a shot cresty up on the top side of his neck. You get into the cattle, that one needs a shot better set of feet, a not shot better set of runners, if you will. But I think where I'd like to change this one and where he gets into me, I'm huge on one that proportions and fits and everything makes sense. I wish his back and the size of his withers matched his pin set. we run out of top when we get right into him. He's not as broad-backed as he should be for the caboose he's got. He's awesome right in the center of his body. He's still neat on the bottom side of his neck. Shot crestier up on the top side. I just wish if that thing had that big a caboose there, we could make him just a little stouter up on the top side of his skeleton. We asked the cattle to go. He's got a bad rim over there on his left foot. Wants to get just a little bowie, if you will, when he sets it down. I love his kind. I love his presence. So it gets really close because there's a pair of them to me. They get really, really close. You like them how you like them. We'll talk about them in just a minute, how I see them. So as we get to the end of the day, it's been a great deal. It's been a great night. We've all made it good. Everybody get home safe. Thanks for having me. We're going to announce our showmanship winner. Our showmanship winner's done an awesome job. All of you have. One of them to me stands out pretty good. Young lady with the black cap will win your showmanship contest right there on the corner. We get down to pick a champion in reserve, and I think there's 3 of them that sort up real good. We talked about them. I like that young lady's calf. The second one in, he's just simply not stout enough in terms of his bone, his foot, his feature, his pin set to beat the other 2. But that's a very, very good calf. Then we land on a pair down here that one of them's my speed, one of them's a shot more my kind in terms of being really dense, wide pinned, awesome body. One's probably, when you get right down to it, it's hot. His trip he's had, the longer he's out here, no doubt about it, he's hot, I'm hot. I had to go lean on the fence, and I'm not bashful or shy. I just needed to go lean on the fence, but he's starting to come apart there. But I'll tell you what, talked about it in the heifer show. I'll never waver from it. I raised my kids that way. It's the way I've always been, and that's the way we're going to end. I've always been the guy. And I've always told my kids, hey, livestock judging is a great thing. And to me, it's never comparative. And I know that's bad. I just had a kid that went through judging programs. I got guys up there that have been in judging programs, and I think they're incredible. But I tell you what, I think in my mind that when I come out here as a simple Missourian to judge your cattle, your livestock, when they hit the gate, which one's the highest quality? We got to find quality and go down. That's the way I've always been. Sometimes they don't always fit in your pocket in terms of the kind that you truly gravitate to. Before we get into that, thank them other judges for coming. Thank our announcer. Those other judges, I'll tell you what, it's humbling to stand out here with them. We got 2 really good guys that are seasoned and well-rounded. We got one that's young and going to judge about every show that calls him, and he's got time to do. That's very, very incredible for me to stand out here with them. So I've talked enough. Like I said, it's no secrets. One's my speed. We get down to it. I just told you the way I got to do it. When I drive home here tonight and drive to Springfield, Missouri to be down there tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock to do another one, I'm going to land and I'm going to go home. And the one thing I will be, I may not be real sharp, but I'll never be a hypocrite. I'll never be a hypocrite to my kids or to the people that listen to me. Quality wins. That's the way I always got to be. Blackwood's winning. That one's reserved.
Ladies and gentlemen, your grand champion market animal from Johnson County, Chloe Rogers. Your reserve champion, Brianna T. from Des Moines. And your champion showman out of Johnson County, Chloe Rogers. Ladies and gentlemen, that's going to conclude the Southeast Iowa Showdown for this year. Thank you very much, everybody, for being through this. Thank you for going along on this ride with us through some of our technical difficulties. Thank you to the Southeast Iowa Showdown Committee for making sure all this happened for the kids that are out there. Can't wait to do it again next year, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you and good night. Get home safe.